Welcome to the More Than Fitness podcast.
All right, guys, here's the deal. This minisode, I'm taking shit into my own hands. This isn't a question from one of you all. I'm feeling a certain type of way. I have my white monster here. I'm gonna drink some more of it because that's how I'm feeling. Disrespecting you guys on the podcast, drink it in your ears. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. But this minisode is a special one because I want this minisode to be an evergreen minisode, something that you come back to whenever you just, you need a kick in the dick, right? You need some type of motivation to get out of this rut that you've been in lately. You just want to get unstuck. And that's what I'm going to do today. That's what I'm going to try to do. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is minisode number 16 on the More Than Fitness podcast. And today, I wanted to go over a question that I got in my DMs. I'm not going to say his name, but it actually inspired me to create this minisode because I think a lot of you guys can benefit from it as well. But I wanted to read the question first to give you a little bit of context, and then we'll go from there. But this guy asked, he said, this might be a little rant, but have you ever been in a rut where you didn't work out or have the motivation to? I got out the Marine Corps about 9 months ago and hit the gym maybe 10 times since then. I used to be all about it. Physical training with the platoon every morning at 5 a.m., then gym again in the evening, just getting after it completely. Now, man, I'm just stuck. Keep telling myself I'm gonna get back into it, but I never do. If you know anyone or maybe yourself has gone through a stage like this, how do you or they get out of it? Now, I feel him. Like I understand the struggle that he's going through because he's comparing himself to his old self. And this is what I told him. I said that he's making this way bigger deal than it actually is. Whenever you're feeling like you're in a rut, it's typically because you don't know the very first step to take because you're probably making the very first step way bigger than it needs to be. So instead of just going up one step, you're trying to climb an entire mountain, right? You're making your problem way bigger than it seems to be. And also, like he said, he used to wake up at 5 a.m. with the platoon. They would do physical training, and then later on that night, they would lift weights. And then you could even tell in the message, he said, you can tell he's being hard on himself and he's trying to get back into it. That's kind of the words that he used. And it's like, that's the problem right there because he's trying to get back into it. Especially with fitness, whenever you try and turn things off and on, you're either on your diet or you're off your diet. You're either on your workout plan or you're off your workout plan. It's like, it's not that complicated. Right? It's not, you're making it way bigger deal than it actually is. Like, why can't you, I just told him, I said, dude, just go to the gym tomorrow. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just figure out a time and figure out what workout you're going to do at the gym and commit to it. That's it. Like all you have to do this entire week. And because every other week has basically been 0 times, right? You haven't gone to the gym at all. So it's like, why not just tomorrow, 30-minute workout, commit to it, say, okay, I'm going to go at 5:30 right after lunch or right after work, and then go to the gym. And then that's it. You don't have to like start up some big 4, 8, 12-week plan or something that's optimized for hypertrophy and strength and make you athletic. And then, or think that you need to go back to your old regimen of whenever you were. And I told him that, like, I was like, dude, you were in the military. I was like, you were on a strict schedule because you had to be. And like, you're comparing yourself now whenever you have other life priorities, you have other shit going on in your life. Well, that's ridiculous for you to expect the exact same performance that person did. And it's like, many of you may not be in the military, but you can probably think about maybe in college or something, whenever you had extra free time, and you could go to the gym 5 or 6 times per week or something, like you could spend 2 hours in the gym and it not be a problem at all. It's like, or just whenever maybe some of you have kids now, you could think about whenever you were single or whenever you, it was just you and your significant other, and then you didn't have kids to worry about. You have more time. So it's like, cut yourself some damn slack. Let's relax a little bit. Let's figure out one small thing that we can commit to and just do that. Like don't make don't think that you have to have some big elaborate plan to make progress, because you don't, especially whenever your previous your previous goal was basically nothing. You haven't been doing anything because you think you need to be perfect. So like, this is where that all or nothing mentality kills people with their progress, because they go on their diet for 2 weeks and they go off their diet for 2 weeks. They go on the workout plan, they fucking crush it 6 days a week for 14 days or something, and then some type of life event happens and they get thrown for a loop, and then they're done. It's like, then the cycle repeats and they end up making no progress over time. It's like, you have to understand every decision, this moment right now, for you to listen to this, you're going to make a decision after this, you turn this podcast off, or after you end this video, you have to make a decision to do something. Why not make that one decision the best possible choice you could possibly make it? Like, there's no reason in the middle of a workout, whenever it's going super shitty, you feel off, you're just not focused, you're on your phone or something, people are distracting you, whatever. It's like, there's no reason that you can't decide in that very moment, okay, the rest of my workout is going to be the best workout I've ever had, like in years. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it takes. You can decide right then and begin again right then. There's no reason you can't do that. Everything else is just this bullshit story that you keep telling yourself about what's happened in the past, about what you used to do or what you think you should be doing. It's like, it's all nonsense. And it's all just wrapped up in your own head. You're telling yourself this story and identifying with this person that you used to be whenever 6 different priorities in your life were different than what they are right now. It's like, you cannot dwell on that shit. You can't, like, you have to make the plan for right now. And then whenever I say a plan, I mean, and what I told him, I was like, just get one workout in this week. And I was like, here's the thing. You commit to going to the gym at 5:30 after work on Thursday, and then you're going to do this workout plan. And here's the thing. If you can't make it to the gym on that day, what you're going to do instead is just take a walk. You're going to commit to just taking a walk for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't care. Like, I don't care if you're your house. I don't care if you're your office. Like, just fucking walk around the parking lot. I don't care. Just commit to doing something and then build momentum from there, right? Because that's what you really need. You really just need some momentum going forward, because you're preventing yourself from making any progress because you're not even starting to begin with. But it's because you think you need this elaborate scheme and plan that you need to incorporate into your training and nutrition. But that's just not the case. Like, fucking have a side salad for lunch and call it a day. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Just, people are just so hard on themselves for making these choices. It's like, make a fucking choice and move on. That's it. That's all it is. Because all you have right is this present moment right now. That's all you can fucking do. So it's just, I don't know. It's just, I think that's what they struggle with so hard. It's like, consistency is the name of the game. All we're trying to do is make more good choices than bad choices. That's it. That's all this fitness and nutrition shit is. Everything else is like, you're just trying to navigate through it. It's like, sure, you can optimize later on, but it's like, in the beginning, like, just build some momentum. That's all you need. And the way that you do that is pick one small thing, commit to it, do it, and then you improve from there. So, yeah, man, that's how I think you get out of a rut. And that's how I think you get unstuck. It's just, don't compare yourself to the past. Don't have the all or nothing mentality and think that you need to do everything perfect, because you're going to fuck up again. It's going to happen. That's okay though. Just keep thinking about the next 5 minutes. Keep choosing to make the right decision next time. That's it. Every time, every moment is a clean slate. And as soon as you figure that out, the faster you can make progress, because then the faster you can stop judging yourself and actually get to making progress, because you're actually taking actions to make your future better. So yeah, I hope that helps. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini-sode. I think it's going to be one that I hope a lot of you look back on, listen to it multiple times whenever you need it. And yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. This shit's a long, long game. You're going to have to be in shape for the rest of your life. Health and fitness goes on forever. Like you don't have to have it all figured out in 12 weeks or 24 weeks or even 2 years. Like you have to eat and exercise for the rest of your life. Cut yourself some goddamn slack and like just try to do your best over and over and over and over again. It's the art of consistency. It's just practice. Every day is practice. And whenever you see it like that, whenever you see it like that game, it's fine. Like, don't judge yourself. Just move the fuck on. So yeah, that's what I got to say. Hope it helps. Hope you enjoyed this minisode. As always, thank you for listening and for watching. Until next time.